Hi again, it's number 5 for Alex Westmore, and welcome to our tips and hints on how to write and being a writer. Based on the book again, Wired for Story by Lisa Cron, we were looking at what do you do to make a reader feel? That when a reader stops feeling, they stop reading. And part of that, according to Lisa Cron and I think so many others, has to do with curiosity. Remember, if all is not as it seems, then you have to dig to find out what is it then, if it isn't what it seems. And it's that curiosity that pushes us forward. So it says here, we are always looking for the why beneath what's happening on the surface, not only because our survival depends on it, but because it's exhilarating. It makes us feel something, namely curiosity. Having our curiosity piqued is visceral. It leads to something even more potent than anticipation of knowledge we are now hungry for, a sensation caused by that pleasurable rush of dopamine. So curiosity leads to something going on in the brain. So when your brain is firing and stuff is going on, your reader keeps reading because this is a good feeling. Dopamine is a happy drug. It's a happy chemical that's going on in our brains. This is what we're looking for here. We're trying to get people to have that stimulation so that they keep their eyes on our words. Because being curious is necessary for survival. You know, what's that rustling in the bushes? Why did she do that? How come they said that? What's in that box? Why is she dressed that way, right? Our curiosity is all about, it's a need-to-know situation kind of thing. Nature encourages curiosity. And what better way to encourage curiosity than to make it feel good? That is why, once your curiosity is roused as a reader, you have an emotional, vested interest in finding out what happens next. And that is when you know you are successful. I've had any number of people write to me, Facebook, sometimes instant message, sometimes they'll email me saying, I'm blaming you for my lack of sleep. I read your book until 4 o'clock in the morning. There is no greater compliment than somebody not being able to put your book down. No greater compliment. It means that at no point did I have that lull. At no point did they go, how many more? Oh, maybe they did. But I got to keep going. I need to know. I'm in a need to know situation. And when you're in a need to know situation, you keep reading. And people who keep reading are happy readers. Those are people that will come back and buy your next book and your next book. So this is really, really vital. Get them to feel, get them to be curious about what's going to happen next. What is around that corner? What is in that box? Who is that shadowy figure? Right? Curiosity, by nature, feels good according to the chemicals that go on in our brains. It's an amazing thing, again, because I have 2 masters and I'm a pretty smart person, but I had no idea about the brain science behind all of this. Knowing how the brain functions, your job as the writer is to feed that. That's the beast you're feeding. It's so funny because we always talk about heart. Believe it or not, nothing happens from here down. Your heart beats. It doesn't have what we think it has. We continually give it all of this power in our world when everything that happens is a brain thing. Your heart, your emotional capacity to love is a brain thing. Your heart's just a muscle. It has zero to do with that. So knowing how this thing here operates, what it's looking for, what makes it happy, is our job as a writer to feed it what it wants. It wants to feel, and curiosity is the best way for people to keep turning the pages. I hope to see you back here again. And please feel free to email me at alexwestmore10@gmail.com if you want me to offer up some suggestions for you. Ask me questions. I'm a teacher. Answering questions is what I do. And I'm doing this because somebody opened the door for me once, and I would like to return the favor. So, see you soon. Bye. Hi, Alex Westmore here again with my second installment on writing tips and tricks. Again, I'm an award-winning author of 35 novels, and so some people just want to hear what I have to say. So I gave you the first 3 books that impacted my writing the most,